In this video, I'll go over DRIP and BUSD Garden and how you can earn 3% daily. Let's get started. Thank you for joining my channel. Please help me with YouTube algorithms and like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you. Let's get started with the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do not consider this video as a financial advice and do your own research. I'm just doing these videos for education, entertainment, and it only covers my journey. So let me explain what is the DRIP BUSD. This project is a part of the animal farm. It needs a token for DRIP BUSD LP token. And in order to do that, in your metamask, you need to have BUSD. And you will use DRIP liberation, and this DRIP liberation takes your BUSD and converts it to this token. In order to have BUSD into your MetaMask, I'm using MetaMask. It could, you can use any other wallet. You either need to get it from your bank, credit card, or otherwise buy, deposit your money, get BUSD, and then bring it to your MetaMask. In my case, I had BNB. I converted it, exchanged it to BUSD. So that's how I got started with this. Now, what this project does, DRIP BUSD LP Garden gives 3% daily. So that is 1095% APR. And it all depends to the current at the time of the mining efficiency. So there is sometimes it's going to be high, sometimes it's going to be low. And what you'll do is you buy plants, and then you can, when you buy the plants are gone, you will harvest seeds. So you start getting seeds, and then you start compounding it. Then you can compound seeds and you get more plants. You can buy more plants. The objective of the game is to harvest seeds. And then it turns you, when you have more seeds, it harvests faster, and then you can buy more plants and using your daily seeds. There's also a referral program for DRIP-BUSD that you get about 5%. I would highly appreciate if you are interested in this project to use my referral link. My referral link is in the video description. Okay, now let's go through the project and you get connected. So here it talks about, I go back to on the left side, you see DRIP liberation. And basically the DRIP, it looks at you want to make sure the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you connect your wallet. So I'm going to connect my wallet. I had about 300 BUSD in it. It shows I had 300 BUSD, and I'm gonna do about 290 of it. I'm gonna DRIP, and then the next thing I'll do is enable BUSD. It says give permission. I give permission. The reason I didn't bring all of the money because I thought it's probably going to need some gas fee and other things, so I just kept it there. So it is enabling it. Let's look at it here. It says it is pending. I'm trying to make sure it's approved. So the first part of it is really enabling it. So when it gets enabled, you see it says enabled, and it shows you have 290 there. And now I can really buy the supply here. So I'm going to click on supply, and it is confirming this is how many tokens I'm going to get. And this is estimated number that's going to be deposited. I'm going to say confirm. It's going to take some gas fee. I'm going to say confirm it. So it is the time I'm really purchasing it now. Now it says add. Now at this point I need to add this into my MetaMask. Here it shows the confirmation that I can review. But let's add this to my MetaMask. I'm going to click on that. It's going to say this is so many token I have. I'm going to click add token. Now if I go back to my MetaMask assets, I should see the token is added. I'm going to click on close. So this part is down. And it shows, LP token in my wallet, 8.801. And so this is done. So I've already gone through the liberation. And basically what I did, I converted my BUSD to the token. Let's go back to the diagram so you see what I did. As I showed you, I had 290 BUSD tokens here. I went to Liberation and I converted it into DRIP BUSD LP token. So this is where I am. I got it everything, and now I have to get involved with the project. So now what I'll do is I'll go, if you look at it, to Drip Garden. I click on Drip Garden, and in Drip Garden it shows I really nothing is there for me. It just shows I have so many tokens available. So I'm going to click on max, and then I would say if I do max, I'm going to be able to buy 70 plants. Currently I don't have any plants, no seeds, seeds per day, there's nothing really. I just need to, and the contract balance is so many, it's about 806,293 drip BUSD. I just bought only 8 of them. Next, what I'm going to do is click on enable drip. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to take about 10 cents from here. I confirm it, and it's going to give me, after it's all done, it's going to give me about 70 plants. It's pending right now. I can see the transaction. Okay. I'll wait to make sure this is done. Okay, this is done. All right, so I am done. It is approved, but now I need to buy the actual plants. So I'm going to click on buy the plants. So there's one more confirmation I need to do. And then I'm going to confirm it. As you see, there's multiple, gas fees here. And please pay attention, when I bought it, this number also increased. So, okay. So the number also increased here. So if I go up here, it shows I have plants. I got 70 plants, and then now the seeds are growing. And this is so many seeds I'm going to get per day. And based on what I have, number of seeds I have, it's going to take me 10 hours, 16 minutes until I'm guessing, one plant. And so we're going to wait. You'll see this number will be growing. This shows how to deposit money as well as how to buy plants. There are a couple of things which is important and the reasons I picked this project. This project is based on Drip community. And Drip community is a well-known community, and Fark, Sharker, and BB and their team has built this. This is another project, part of their group. I'm already invested in Drip, and I know they have a really good network. These people are known. I haven't seen their face, of course, but so they have multiple projects. However, please keep in mind, this is a high risk, high reward project. I just want you to be aware of. But it talks about, this is the contract is verified, it's open source, and it's also visible on BSC scan. Now, what's important is strategy. This is meant for users who want long-term profits and sustainability. So that is what's important. And so it is different than other projects that you put money and quickly cash out. So this is really meant to be long-term. Of course, you have to take your own strategy, what you want to do, but generally that is what it is. When a player deposits, they are buying plants for their garden. These plants cannot be sold, it's gone. Once you have your initial plants, they will start producing seeds. These seeds can be sold for DRIP BUSD token, or it can be compounded. So by compounding, which means you can buy more plants, and this way you get more seeds. And also what's important is 3% daily rate is not completely constant. It will vary slightly based on the combination of factors, including how often you plant your seeds versus selling them, and the habits of a community as a whole. So it depends on multiple things before the 3%. So what you need to do, as I showed you, step 1 was to put BUSD into your account, and then into your MetaMask or your wallet. Then you buy DRIP BUSD LP token. And when you buy it, as you saw in my case, your plant will start producing seeds. The only fee that users personally incur is their transaction gas fee. And there's a 5% development fees paid to the developer. Let's talk about the strategy. The best strategy for drip garden is to compound. And the 3% that you have, that I mentioned, it's done based on daily. It's based on whether you're compounding or withdrawing. If you compound more than you withdraw, then you get your 3%. But if you try to withdraw more, then your 3% will reduce. And all of that also depends what overall everybody doing. It's really more of a community thing. So everybody wants to make sure this works. So as a community, so they try to balance it. So the best strategy is really to make sure is you compound. At least compound for the 30 days, first 30 days, and then maybe compound withdrawal, or some strategy that works best for you. Let me show you my calculator. So I built this calculator, and as you see here, I said, I am starting. So I start with $1,000. That's what I have here. And so 3% of that is $30. If I reinvest that for 100% reinvesting, I get $30. So the total would be $1,030. So that would be my balance. Keep in mind, I'm not going to get this money, but that's going to be my balance that I'm going to be making money out of it. So I'm not going to cash out. Assume I reinvest. If I reinvest all of that, as you say, 100% for 30 days, at the end of 30 days, when I do this, I have now my balance is 2,400 approximately. Keep in mind, this is just an example, and I'm saying you can reinvest multiple times a day, especially when you have, you have put more money, then you can invest multiple times. At this point, what you could do is you can reinvest every other day. So I put $0. So I take this money out. So that's the cash out. Next day I reinvest. So if you do it like this for the, let's look at it. I put $1,000. At day 53, I put all of my money. I take all of my money, and I have 3,300 as well. So that is the benefit of recompounding. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to recompound. And next, let's talk about the calculator. I'll put the URL for this calculator as well. So what you could do with this calculator, this is in my example, I put, let me show you how it works. Let me just remove this address, and so So as you see, it is empty. And then what I can do is copy my address and put it here. And then it calculates it. So I have 70 plants, and it literally shows me when I should, at 3:11 a.m., I can recompound. This is my next recompound. This is my next recompound. So in one day, I can recompound 3 times. So you can decide whether you want to do it once a day or you want to recompound 3 times a day. It's all your choice. You can use this calculator also. This gives you an idea how you should recompound. This was an overview of the Drip Garden project. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.